a while ago, Ellen went on a trip to see her family, and I like being here alone in the studio. So what was I going to do, having some time to do whatever I wanted to, having just finished a few commissions, and deciding maybe not to do anymore and do something I wanted to do. So I made myself a little armature and say, gee, I wonder if I should make a story. Let me do a Shakespeare figure. I've already done that. Well, maybe I'll do something from Dante. I've already done that. Maybe I could do something from history. I've already done that. I've done all this stuff, and everything I've ever done, and now I'm 82, has been about people or stories or histories or literature, blah, blah, blah. So what else could I do? So I looked around the studio right here and noticed that I found a box of oil pastels. They're not the same as the powder pastels. They're made of oil, and I'd never played around with them. Somebody gave them to me years ago and said, see what you can do with these. Now there's a challenge for you. So I also had a lot of these blackboards around that I've been working on with some illustration stuff. And I found that the oil pastels actually worked beautifully on them. Here's one right now that I'm just in the middle of. When I say in the middle of, I never know when I'm beginning and when I'm ending. I'm also not an abstract artist, and as a sculptor, I don't work with color very often. So opening up my box of oil pastels and the blackboard that I had been experimenting with, I also realized I've never done anything abstract, although when I was going to Pratt in New York years ago was when Jackson Pollock came on the scene. But if it doesn't have a story, it didn't mean anything to me. I have to tell a story. So I just start making marks and swirling around. I never know where I'm going to begin, and I never know when to stop. So what will happen is I'll just move along, and I'll have to stop and look at it a while. I've had an incredible time playing music and creating these Phillip Ratner in color is what we're going to call this. And my cousin Alan, who is a scientist by trade, but we've connected again. Let's just walk around without trying to make a movie out of it, and not a bunch of stills, but any of these things you want to stop in place and look or go back, because we're only going to take 3 or 4 seconds on each one. So that's where we are right now. I don't think there's anything else that I need to cover. That's enough information, and it's only on YouTube, which means people, if they want to connect it from you, once you have it, whoever this might be, feel free, not a problem. If they steal the style, it's my pleasure.